Ew, stop.
He's like, this is me.
Stop
Get it out. Get it. For the girls. For the girls.
This is a hot couple, man.
Yeah, right?
Oh, God.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
What's happening there, Reject Nation? Today, we are going to watch World War Z. I am here with Paige. Paige, a dear friend of mine, known for a long time. You see, we have like people here who I've known since junior high, and then one of those people is friends with her. And then we
not
became,
me, but.
yeah, not her, but she works at the school that I know them from, so it's a whole crazy lineage. Anyway, I've known Paige for a while, been talking about her coming on here for a while, and even though she's only seen Toy Story here with me, we're taking a big leap into a zombie movie.
Ooh, I did not know that.
I'll tell you about it.
Cool.
It's like action horror. I saw this once, and if anyone knows me, I saw this in the theaters when it came out. If anyone knows me religiously, they know that means I remember every single moment of this. No, I don't remember Jack. I remember the setup of Act 1, and that's about as far as it goes. But outside of that, I'm excited to explore because this movie's gained like a huge audience over time.
What year did we?
I know it came out like 13 years ago or something like
okay.
that. 12 or 13 years ago. I don't remember the exact year, but it's there. Wow, you really don't know anything about it?
Nothing at all. That would be about 2013 though, correct? Yeah?
That lines up.
I'm mathin'.
Well, it's funny. Like the last time I saw any bit of footage from this was because I was at a neurology office getting some tests done. And for some reason in the waiting room, this was playing. A zombie movie where you have to kill people by hitting them in the head. And I was like, wow, the irony that this movie's playing here.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was the last I ever saw any bits of footage of this film. And I remember being like, whoa, this movie looks pretty cool, actually. All right, let's watch this.
All right. Looks like film.
Did you
Brad
see the
Pitt?
star? Brad Pitt.
Oh, okay.
Skies with flurries today.
Man, this must hit so different now that we've been through a quarantine in the world.
Right, yep.
Let's get started.
Oh, Wendy.
Again today, another group of dolphins became stranded.
CO2 emissions have dramatically increased in the last...
His reputation's a little different now.
The UN Health Agency is not likely to recommend official travel restrictions.
Wow, this feels topical.
They're not physicists. They're not engineers. They think it's just going to go away. They live in a fantasy parallel universe.
Like on top of the man beating him, the man is bleeding.
That was the bath salts guy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I remember that footage.
I love it. It's going back to like primal nature, the violence within us. Ooh.
Juliana Moore.
No, she's not in this movie.
I thought that's who it was.
Hey, by the way, what do you want for your birthday?
A puppy. A puppy?
You mean a stuffed animal puppy? Because that we can do.
Did you pack your inhaler?
Oh, she kind of looks like Juliana Moore, though.
Daddy, what's martial law?
Martial law is like house rules, but for everybody.
what a funny way to put that.
Were you ever in places like that with your old job?
But I quit my old job so I can be with you.
Do you miss it?
A little bit.
No, I like my new job.
All you
What was your old job?
is make pancakes in the
Yeah, but I'm
morning.
really good at it.
Look who I found. Oh.
Here, the number 2.
Want more? Pancake? Okay. Go, go, go. Come on, scooch.
He kind of looks like your husband.
Like mine?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was nice.
Do you eat it on Sundays?
No.
Does it live on the Great Plains of Africa?
Oh, well, I guess, yeah.
Do people keep it in pens all its life and then harvest it for meat?
What? What is this one?
Bacon. Pigs.
Dad!
Is it an animal you would have for a pet?
Yes.
Is it a cat?
Yes.
You're way off.
Oh, I was way off.
Ha ha ha. Okay, now we have another one.
You totally got.
Why are there so many? It's like 3 in the last 5 minutes.
What is going on?
I mean, you saw all the news, didn't you, about the martial law?
Not British anymore, baby. You lost your accent a long time ago, except after 2 bottles of wine.
Am I British?
Yeah, your grandma is.
Oh, my God.
He's just gonna keep going, Daddy?
Hold on, guys.
Daddy, be careful on the road.
It's okay, dude.
Was it a cop?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay, thanks.
You need anything?
Nah, you know what's going on?
Nah, man, I don't know anything.
It's crazy.
Watch out.
Whoa.
Jerry?
Ooh, it just got chills.
Do you get in the car or do you get out?
You can't move.
You gotta get out.
Get back in your car right now!
Oh shit! Oh damn! Oh shit!
Yep. Daddy's gonna drive.
I'm a family man. Holy shit!
Oh, behind the trash truck. Brilliant.
Damn, they're really like wrecking a bunch of cars right now.
I want my blanket!
Baby, it's packed right now. Snuggle with Subway Sam, okay?
Wow. Oh, he's the ultimate dad.
Don't get in the floorboard though. Get up.
Baby, we need you. Get your phone on.
Rachel, right now! Jerry?
Look at the road. Look at the road. Oh shit.
You okay?
Rachel, sweetheart.
Rachel, you hurt?
Honey.
You okay? It's okay.
Oh, that's so scary. You have
Yeah.
2 kids there. Oh shit.
Your door won't open. Rachel, go on the outside.
Okay, you have to climb over on it.
He's doing a really good job staying calm.
These girls are at a hard age. You can't exactly pick them up and run either. They gotta run themselves.
I mean, you just gotta start running through people. Windshield wipers.
Ugh.
What is that, Jerry? What is that? I don't know. Get to the RV.
Here comes the number 12 train.
Oh, what a good dad.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, the countdown. So spooky.
7,
Oh,
8,
how cool.
11, 12.
Here he is.
12 seconds. Fully infected.
Oh, they're like full on like rage zombie. Holy shit. Yeah, mom.
Ugh. Wow,
they
they're
lead
really
with
the
the
headshots
Yeah, they lead with the
every
head. Oh my god. Oh my god. He just like skirted him across that whole bus. Wow, it's so disastrous, but kind of
Wow.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all that traffic.
Where were we? It wasn't New York. It wasn't big enough, huh?
It's Philadelphia, it said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, does Rachel have asthma?
Yeah, earlier she asked for her inhaler, right?
I left my purse in the car.
Where's your spare?
I'm gonna go check your backpack, all right? Do you want to be with her?
That was intense.
Breathe into your nose, out the mouth. Okay, we're gonna go to the pharmacy. We're gonna move.
He is like calm, like really calm.
It's Jerry.
Where are you?
Airborne, Lower East Side, Turtle Bay. It's all gone. We barely made it out. Tell him to go south. No, we need...
What is this?
We don't know. How close were you?
Face to face.
I feel like if you've seen a zombie movie, you know what it is.
Daddy.
Is it true? Are they...
Connie, give me that. Give me that. Oh, thank you, honey.
Where are you?
95, heading north.
They got
All
the
right, well.
ultimate car. Damn.
All right, we'll try to get a helicopter to you. I'll call you back with an extraction point. Can you hold out for another hour?
The choice?
This is not for old time's sake, my friend. I'll need you. I need you back.
Don't forget about us. What do you mean we've lost Boston?
All right.
We're gonna-
Good luck, Jerry.
We're gonna find out what that old job is.
What was the old job?
I don't know. They said extraction point and everything. Sounds very military. Good.
Jersey.
They deserve it. I actually like Jersey. I have family in Newark.
Me too, actually.
Better medicine? I'll get us something to eat. I'll meet you back here.
So it seems like the best part of a global epidemic. All the free food.
Ugh, that guy looked weird.
Stay close.
She's choosing the right food. She's choosing like true survival food.
Of course, yeah.
What do you need? Butyrol.
Bad. Oh, she's smart. She's grabbing all the right shit. I'd be going for like Doritos.
Oh, is this addict gonna help him?
They outgrow the asthma, supposedly.
That's nice.
And this shit too is magic for my...
I don't know if he's an addict.
Thank you.
He seems like one of those conspiracy theory guys who knew the truth.
Where's Mommy?
What's going on? What the hell's going on right now? Oh, you're right. That guy is creepy. What the hell? These people have lost their
Casual
god.
sex during the.
Nice. Oh, that was horrible. I can't believe the worth. Like, they're just human beings, too. They're not even zombies.
Where are the girls? Where are the girls?
No, he was going to go steal some shit, too. Yeah.
Baby food. Formula.
Wow, they're really driving home how many people have, like, families here.
We gotta get out of here. We gotta get off the street.
Carrie, apartments.
Damn, what's her background? She seems like pretty
She's
pretty
from,
intelligent, too,
yeah,
when it comes to this shit.
She's from Britain somewhere.
Jerry,
We're stranded. Apartment buildings, 23rd. If we can get to the roof, can you get someone to us?
Not tonight.
When?
Then has to be sunrise.
Sunrise.
Tell him I got flares.
Be on the roof with flares.
listen, Jerry, I will move mountains to get you out here.
This is a hot couple, man.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Yeah, jump scares really get me when we wear headphones. Like at home, I don't really jump, but we have headphones. So get me like, yeah. What the hell? He got him in the head, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's still moving?
He was still wiggling.
Totally ignoring that homeless guy.
Not bugging that guy, though.
Damn. I love the kinetic frenzy and how this is all shot. Looks like a editing nightmare.
Yeah. Nice.
Dude, he is quick on his feet.
Oh, she's using the flares? Oh, no. Oh, no. This would have been before their cell phones had lights.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Right? So the flare's the only light.
Would Connie run to this room? How do you know that? Please. Please. That's cool. He was assessing him to see if he would, like, kill him or not. That was
Right.
cool.
I'm Thomas.
Hey, Thomas.
Okay, Mom's cooking their baby. Okay.
Cerraste bien la puerta.
You guys got to barricade that door.
Pregúntale si quieren comer, hijo.
Are you guys hungry?
Yes, thank you.
Señora, una cerveza. Señor.
You shouldn't drink Brad Pitt. Gets you in trouble.
Oh, I hate that sound.
Authorities recommend that the following action should be taken by all members of the public. Stay indoors if at all possible.
Of course.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the New Jersey State Police Department. Unidentified virus strain is rapidly spreading across the state of New Jersey.
Damn, this was at breakneck speed.
No downtime. Let's keep going.
They're missing a girl? Or the other family off? Okay.
She was crying.
Aw.
I used to work in dangerous places, and people who moved survived, and those who didn't. Movimiento es vida. Movimiento es vida.
Movement is life.
You have a better chance if you come with us.
Tenemos mejor chance. You need anything else before you leave?
So they're gonna stay behind?
That's the best we can do for him. A steak knife on a stick.
Smart. I would strap your kids up too.
Oh, that was just armor.
Yeah, in case they try to bite.
She's really using those flares up.
¿No deberíamos irnos con ellos?
Que no
haya dónde ir. Should
¿Qué vamos a
have.
hacer cuando se acabe la comida?
Nos preocupamos por eso.
Ah! Oh, God. Oh, that sucks. It was like right away.
I'm scared.
Connie, there's a helicopter waiting for us on the roof. Keep your eyes on Mommy and Daddy, okay? Be ninja quiet.
Just a walk in the park.
How do we know they're coming?
They're coming.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, come on, guys.
Oh, shit! No, God. Oh, there's so many. Nice. Bayonet coming in handy. Wow. Whole new side of daddy.
Gotta get him in the head. All right.
Right at sunrise. Oh no.
Down. Yeah, somebody had to go down all the way.
No.
No, not in your mouth. Close your mouth. Oh, Tommy's
this
trying
poor
to come.
boy.
No.
Oh, poor kid. Oh my God, somebody
Brad,
help him out.
Close your mouth.
Oh shit, Tommy.
All right, Tommy.
Tommy, move before
Join
you're
the
taken.
family. Come on, Tommy. Let's go.
That's our target. Get us down.
Is that Matthew Fox? You should have shut the door. I'm just saying. Just shut the fucking door while you're right there. What's he doing?
Oh, he's counting to 12 to make sure he's not infected. Because
Oh, yeah.
he was going to jump if he was to save his family.
Oh, good guy.
Yeah, you're okay. But what did it taste like?
Why is the door open? It's just really bothering me. Nice.
Oh, it's his dad. Oh.
That's crazy. Oh, this poor boy.
Cool.
Holy shit. Damn, they just
Right
be
off
jumping.
the edge.
They just be jumping. Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's cool. This is like, I watched so many zombie things. This was the only thing I've ever seen that feels like a zombie arcade game.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's such an onslaught.
I'm just saying, now we got one more kid to take care of, though.
Maybe just throw him out the little helicopter there.
It's a lot of responsibility your own, too. You're really going to take
The world's falling apart, you know. Just look out for your own, is all I'm saying.
I don't want to babysit anybody else's kid. All right. Ocean feels good. Feels safe.
I don't know the way these zombies move. They probably just swim like maniacs across the Atlantic.
Good to see you, my friend.
Damn, pays to have cool military friends.
Yep.
Love the editing of this movie. There's so much coverage. I feel like it'd be really hard to piece this together.
We're not dropping anchor again. You're safe.
Not me, I'm worried about
You're safe.
Baby, it's bigger than our old apartment on 72nd.
Need anything, Karen?
Water?
I'll organize.
She seems like the perfect wife for him.
Is this worldwide? Is anyone doing better than we are?
Go talk somewhere else.
Yeah. Let's do a check-in on the kid that saw his dad turn into a zombie and get shot. Anybody gonna check in on him?
Just a minute ago, you wanted them to throw him out the helicopter.
You're right.
How soon are they showing symptoms after contact?
The provisional government currently considers northern Minnesota to be potential.
Have you recorded any instance where a person was bitten but not infected?
Why, they have to handle all this in the middle of the ocean? Ugh, we're in the billions now.
That's the infected?
I guess so.
Sir, I cannot action that order. Colonel, I'm sorry, but we cannot facilitate an evacuation for you or your men. Sir, there is nowhere to evacuate you to.
Turning down military people.
It has spread to all corners of the globe.
The question that we have got to address is, what the hell is it? About 5% of the population aren't affected immediately.
It is viral. There is no plausible alternative.
Viral or airborne?
And like any virus, once we find its origin, we can develop a vaccine.
Viral because they bite. What am I talking about?
I keep coming back to is Spanish flu.
Spanish flu?
It didn't exist in 1918, but by 1920, it killed 3% of the world.
He's our best bet at figuring out what this thing is.
You all read the same email I did, and it said zombies.
You know, you gotta respect a movie that fucking just says it.
Yeah.
They never do.
This could lead us to the origin. If we knew where this thing started, then we'd have a chance of developing a vaccine to stop it.
I didn't choose the
So we're sending Dr. Fosbach there to look for the source.
He's just a kid.
You're right.
You were once just a kid too, Brad Pitt. I'll never learn his actual character name.
Mr. Undersecretary. Your secretary here says you were his best investigator when you were at the UN. We'll send you in with the team. Help Dr. Fosbach find whatever it is he needs.
Investigator.
I wanted for the circumstances to speak for themselves.
No, Captain, I'm not your guy.
You were on the ground during the Liberian Civil War. My guys will get you, and you assist the doctor pursuing your leads. My guys will get you out. We do the heavy lifting.
He doesn't want to leave his family behind.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, exactly that.
Take a look around here, Mr. Lane. Each and every one of these people are here because they serve a purpose.
That's why you
There's
were
no room
rescued.
here for non-essential personnel.
You were rescued for a reason.
There's a long line of people waiting for one of those bunks. You want to help your family.
You do
Or
this.
mankind.
Let's figure out how we stop this. It's your choice, Mr. Lane.
Simple.
You don't work for them anymore.
Karen.
You might not remember what this job did to you, but I do. Do not ask me to say yes to this.
I have to go. They're gonna kick us off the ship.
What?
If I go, you, the girls, Tommy have a place to stay. If I don't,
He's literally got no other choice. Yeah.
Right.
keep this with you. Call in once a day. As long as I make that call, everything's gonna be okay. I'm coming back, okay? We're gonna make the best of it.
Yes, we do.
Like we do.
What happened to all the items you stole from the supermarket? That's what I'm concerned about.
All right, tough guy. Take care of the ladies for me. Deal. Daddy's coming back.
Tommy looks like he's handling the death of his family pretty well.
He really is. He's assumed this one quite well.
Aw, I liked having her. I mean, it's not like getting killed or something, but
She ain't
having her
gonna make it.
having her
No
presence
way.
having her presence around was nice though. I really liked the way they complimented each other.
Yeah, did she not have an important job also?
Being a mom is important.
You're right.
Your kids should know.
Being in the middle of the ocean with the children.
You should have saved that homo.
We don't know what we're walking into, so we do what they say. Okay, they move, we move. They stop, we stop. If things were to get crazy, just focus on their boots, focus on their voices, and we'll be all right. These guys are hammers, and to hammers, everything looks like nails.
I heard that.
You were meant to. So you see something that's important, you call it out. We'll make it happen.
Okay.
What exactly does an investigator mean?
Yeah, I'm still not very clear on an investigator for the UN.
Think we're gonna find anything?
Yeah, we're gonna find something. Mother Nature is a serial killer.
Oh, wow.
No one's better, more creative. Like all serial killers, she can't help the urge to want to get caught. And what good are all those brilliant crimes if no one takes the credit? So she leaves crumbs.
Huh.
Now the hard part, while you spend a decade in school, is seeing the crumbs for the clues they are. Sometimes the thing you thought was the most brutal aspect of the virus turns out to be the chink in its armor.
Okay.
Loves disguising her weaknesses as strengths. It's a bitch.
What have they demonstrated that is their strength that could be their weakness then?
The leading with the mouth and the head.
The head butt.
The head.
That's what they headbutt. They want their heads to seem impenetrable.
DC has gone dark. The capital evacuation has been suspended.
The original like zombie franchise series is like Of the Dead by George Romero, and this music sounds a lot from that franchise. Has this like throwback 80s piano synth kind of.
All non-essential personnel given F6 status need to report to the.
Oh my God, are they being like kicked off?
For immediate relocation.
They're being relocated somewhere else.
Mommy, is this dinner?
Yes, sweetheart.
Why does your teeth funny?
It's jet fuel, young lady.
Just joking.
I wish. D-Sal has trouble filtering it out. Probably because there's too many people on this ship.
He's sounding resentful.
That can't be good for her asthma.
It's not a very good Navy person. Me like, I kind of wish you were off the ship.
Everybody wake up. We're on approach to Camp Humphreys.
Whoa.
Most of the base is dark and no one is manning the tower. We're running on fumes, so there's really no choice. You gotta put us down. Buckle up.
So the fate of the world relies on these 4 people. We're gonna go watch a K-pop band right now. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Damn.
Keep your finger off the trigger. Okay.
Oh my God, it's so ominous. Ah! Wow, just out of the shadows. Well, that's 2 down. Okay. Oh
no!
Dude, are you all right?
Damn it.
Oh shit, was he shot in the head?
Yep.
I thought he just hit his head.
Back on the plane.
What is this? What happened to him?
He slipped. Dead. Come on, let's go.
Oh my God. Talk about Mother Nature having a sense of humor.
Right.
Holy shit. That fucking sucks so much. Yeah. Oh my god, the dude is supposed to save us. I like that. That's a good intrusion on their plot.
One ammo count, and then you reload your match. Yes, sir. My boy who just died out there was 23. He's 23. You want to tell me why?
Good. The guy who just shot himself. A doctor, a virologist.
What are you talking about?
He accidentally shot himself. Oh, so bad.
That's why he told him to take his finger off the trigger.
Yeah.
That guy volunteered to come here. He didn't have to, you know. None of them did. Trying to figure out what the hell this thing is. Well, shit happened.
Shit happens, huh?
Doctor would have strongly agreed with you. How do we go about refueling? When I say so, and very carefully.
Yeah, actually.
The noise. Are they drawn to it?
Yeah, sound draws them. Body shots only seem to slow them down. Headshots do the trick, but just to be safe, we tend to burn them when we can.
Okay.
You fought in these yet? Yeah. Where? Philly, Newark. Good.
What about Houston, Louis?
Baltimore. Atlanta?
Detroit?
Oh, all their homes.
Guys, I'll be honest with you. I don't know of any place back home that's doing very well. The other guy was a virologist. What do you do? There was a memo sent from this installation 11 days ago. It had the word zombie in it. Do you know anything about it? Yeah. It was an email, not a memo. Pretty obvious nobody back home bothered to read it.
Oh, how horrible. Damn, that looks like the aftermath of a nuclear bomb.
Trying to get this man handcuffed to the cop. Now, our colonel said he was the first one.
This colonel, is he around?
Oh, yeah, he's right here.
Oh, he's still alive.
The guy is shackled. Do you know who bit him? What bit him?
He was the base doctor. He just returned from the field, been sent out to verify the death of a soldier who had just gone AWOL the week before. Some villagers had found this guy, foaming at the mouth, oozing some kind of black tar. Then he tried to bite one of them. They shot him, tied him up, threw him in a barn.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Eye makeup.
That's all we know, except the doctor comes back here and begins attacking his patients.
The soldier, do you know where he came from?
No.
Anyone he might have come in contact with?
No.
There's gotta be records.
You're welcome to take a look if you want.
Damn, everything is wrecked.
And the origin could have come from anywhere.
It's a shame you had to fly all the way out here to figure that out.
I mean, do you really need patient zero right now?
How did you all escape this?
The expenditure of ammunition.
Is that how you tweaked your leg?
No, shit's been bugging me a while.
This prick stands right in the mix, while 7 or 8 of them turn Zeke all at the same time. They got no time for old dirty bastard here. Biting everything like fat kids love Twix. Got no time for his lucky ass.
Ain't it obvious I'm charmed?
Once I saw bitten, turned to 12 seconds. Same here?
5 or 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. That's a big difference.
I don't trust this leg tweak.
Oh my God! My God! My God, are they eating me?
Who's that?
Waste no time with that freak.
He's CIA. Got caught selling guns to North Korea.
Davidson.
Oh, David.
He turned in 10 minutes.
David Morse? You think that actually?
Oh, sports fan.
You're with the CIA?
But they're not with me.
He's missing some teeth.
And who are you?
UN.
Oh my God. Captain, put on the world music. The day is saved.
Why'd you sell guns to the North?
Why not?
Are they surviving this?
Indeed they are.
Using your guns?
Really?
Guns are half measures.
How then?
Ew. 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 Stop.
He's like, this is bugging me.
What the fuck are you doing? Stop
Get it out. Get it.
Ew. Why is this taking so long?
Look at the root on that.
They took away Zeke's exponential power.
Uh-huh.
They pulled the teeth of all 23 million in less than 24 hours.
Wow, in 24 hours, really?
That's how North Korea is surviving?
Greatest feat of social engineering. in
That's
history.
crazy.
No teeth,
No bite.
No bite, no infection.
no bite, no great spread.
That is
bullshit.
More books, fewer receptions, Boutros, Boutros. Now, why do you have to burn them to ashes to get them to finally stop? Why do they move like a plague? Why is Israel winning?
That's crazy.
How's Israel winning?
They sealed off their entire country days before the undead attacked man. First to know, first to act.
People have been building walls there for 2 millennia.
Right. Yeah.
They saw it coming.
All those thousands of years of work a week ago. Impeccable timing is all.
Huh.
You want answers? Jürgen.
Oh,
Brown,
damn.
That's the man in Jerusalem you want to see.
it's like a politicized spread. Like they.
Ever seen anything like that? Hell no. I'm going to Jerusalem. I'm your co-pilot.
They
That looked
they
so
did it
good.
intentionally. It was gross, dude.
It looked so good.
So like, okay, I thought it was just called World War Z because it's global. It's literally to they weaponized it.
Jerry?
Karen?
Hello?
He tried. It counts.
No way. No.
My mother, Dallas. Probably pacing a hole in the floor right now if she's still there. Better chance you've seen her before me, that's all.
It's a big plane. We got a lot of room.
Better the devil you know than the one you don't.
You'll be all right. Just pedal your ass off. Make sure Maverick here keeps the nose of that plane pointed towards the sun.
Just remember, don't lock the balls if you line to the inlet.
Tell me 10 more times. You good?
Right here.
All right. Don't rush. We've got one chance to fuel their plane, so let's do it right. If you ain't a crack shot, don't aim for the head. Just get Zeke on the ground. Remember, bind to the vine. Those knees, they work just fine. Let's go. Lights out.
Wow, it's just a mission to fuel the plane.
Mm-hmm.
That's a unique set piece mission.
I like it. I'd be in trouble. I don't know how to ride a bike.
Me, I've only ridden it a handful of times. I don't really know how to ride either.
Alpha in position. Bravo moving out.
I learned in my 20s.
Remember, these things are drawn to sound, so I need you close to target before I bring in the truck. There's only one way we're getting you on that plane, and that's quiet.
It's the LA bike path.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Careful.
Ah! It was right there.
Looks like we just woke the dead.
Of course.
Out of respect, brother, please turn off all pagers and cell phones.
We gotta move. We gotta get out of here. Let's move.
God damn it, Jerry. You know better. You know better, Jerry. You're an investigator for the UN.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta ride these bikes in the ramp. Surprised no one fell. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Was he bit? Yeah, he was bit. Oh, that sucks.
You better get that ring to his mama.
You kidding me? I'm a goddamn Zeke.
I got you, Captain. Just say the word. Sorry, boys. I got this one.
Oh, he's gonna do it himself.
Yeah, I'm do it myself. Yeah.
We got enough. We need to detach the fuel line. Israel better pay off.
Some.
All right, I have instrument, but only on single prop. You have to talk me through it.
Man, he's a man of many, many skills.
Okay, we're clear.
Okay, give me all the lights. Switch on the NTIC. The right knob. Set up our heading 020 for departure.
We gotta move.
Set flaps 15 degrees.
Flaps 15.
All right, we are all set. Let's get out of here.
So you just dropped him out of the plane now.
Take it steep.
Oh, cool.
The quantity of them is just so terrifying.
Jerry.
Hi, baby.
I tried to call you.
No, I was, bad timing. I was running around.
Are you okay?
Physically, yeah.
I'm okay.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. Listen, Korea didn't work out.
Now it looks like we're gonna have to go to Israel.
Try to get some rest on the flight.
Oh, she just has to fight back them tears.
How are the kids?
I think they're good. I got Connie right here.
Whoa.
Wow. It's a straight up nuclear bomb they just dropped. That must be so hard. Just like so much unknown on her end.
Stay with the plane. Ready to bug out. I'll be back before dark.
This has got to be the most expensive zombie movie that has ever been made. Like, holy crap. Just like the locations. And
Yeah,
just,
these
like,
shots alone.
Is wildly costly. It's cool that every location lends itself to a different kind of lighting from just a cinematography standpoint.
The problem with most people is that they don't believe something can happen until it already has. It's not stupidity or weakness, it's just human nature.
A lot of talk about nature here.
How did you know? Gerald Lane wrote a self-defeating Jeremiah about his employer, the UN, back in 2010. Caused a few ripples. Sidelined your career. Thought you'd have parlayed those ripples into a self-righteous book.
No nose for profit. How did Israel know?
We intercepted a communique from an Indian general saying they were fighting the Rakshasa. Translation, zombies. Technically undead.
Everybody just uses the word.
Jürgen Warmbraum, high-ranking official in the Mossad, described as sober, efficient, not terribly imaginative. And yet, you build a wall because you read a communique that mentions the word zombie?
Well, put like that, I'd be skeptical as well.
Yeah.
In the 30s, Jews refused to believe they could be sent to concentration camps. In 72, we refused to fathom we'd be massacred in the Olympics. In the month before October 1973, we saw Arab troop movements, and we unanimously agreed they didn't pose a threat. A month later, the Arab attack almost drove us into the sea, so we decided to make a change. Change. The 10th man. If 9 of us look at the same information and arrive at the exact same conclusion, it's the duty of the 10th man to disagree. No matter how improbable it may seem, the 10th man has to start digging with the assumption that the other 9 are wrong.
And you were the 10th man.
Precisely.
Absolutely.
Since everyone assumed that this talk of zombies was cover for something else, I began my investigation on the assumption that when they said zombies, they meant zombies.
It's patient 0 from India.
That's the problem. There's so many potential sources in play that no one knows where it began. The organ trade in Germany, strange examples of violent behavior across the Asian peninsulas. Meanwhile, the zombie plague keeps spreading, and we do what we can. These are the Jerusalem Salvation Gates.
The wall.
Every human being we save is one less zombie to fight.
That's a great way to look at it. Damn, I like that like societal approach to it. It goes against a lot of what other zombie tropes do. There's so many. But you gotta make sure everyone who comes in hasn't been bit. All it takes is one to throw this whole thing off course.
Seems like right here at the wall is gonna be your most dangerous spot.
Whoa.
Who would I speak with?
India is a black hole. Forget about patient 0.
I can't do that. It's too late for me to build a wall.
Guys, are you guys monitoring this
pile? Your wall ain't looking so good here, guys.
Where's those helicopters? Where's them helicopters?
Is it the singing that's attracting them like this? Yeah. No.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is a cool shot. Yeah.
Of course, it's the fucking day Brad Pitt arrives.
Of course, Brad.
Maybe you're the virus carrot. Oh, everything was going so good until they started celebrating.
We were feeling all hopeful and beautiful.
No. There's just so many. And did he get him? Yep. Okay, so it begins. And because I have so many humans in the walls, the infection's going to spread like crazy.
Yeah, like this is a bad intersection here. Whoa, look at that zombie.
Whoa. Really is a zombie arcade.
Oh no, not the old guy. No.
Oh, damn. It's a pointless fight. Don't keep shooting. Damn. Damn. That like CGI to human blend looks really good. Oh, God.
No, he gotcha.
Oh, God. Oop, that's a lot of people. Oh, this just made it worse.
The city is breached and they're heading towards the airport.
Wow.
That's just way too many.
Cool, down the stairs.
Oh my God. They're defying the way they run just seems like defying the laws of physics.
Yeah, they're still leading with those heads. Yep.
Oh!
Cool.
I would
Shooting
really
from the chopper.
I would really save bullets unless it's like to make a path. Way to go, man. Whoa. Whoa. Why? Why? What's he doing? What did you figure out, boy? What did you figure out? Don't calm down, guys. Keep moving. She bit? Ah, she was bit.
No, I thought she was going to be with us for a moment. Yeah! Maybe? And stop yelling. Shh.
Maybe cover up that.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe.
cover up the maybe stop the fucking
Remember,
fountain.
close your mouth, Brad.
Yeah.
Remember, close your mouth.
Yeah.
Stop screaming.
I know you're in pain, but shut the fuck up.
I think maybe the quiet's what we need. Shh, 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 shh.
Ah, shit.
Tower, reach 394. Requesting immediate departure.
Tower to 394. Proceed to runway 4.
This guy just looks bored out of his mind. Catch the commercial flight. Is there first class seats?
All right.
You can do it. Even though you only have one hand, you can do it.
She's a soldier. She got it.
Get them out of here.
Why'd you...
Oh, it really was a commercial flight.
What's your destination?
I don't know. We were headed here, but I don't know.
You can go anywhere
Let's
you
just
want.
get off the ground.
you
Let's
can-
just get
You can
up.
fly
Let's
anywhere
just
you
go.
want. All right.
We got to get to India.
So what happened?
That's where Brad wants to go.
Damn, the one place with hope. No hope. You think that with all the survival that Israel had, that someone would have been like,
Let's keep it
would have
down.
known that the sound would attract. God, she must be in so much pain.
Yeah, get her some booze at least.
I'm Jerry, by the way.
Second.
I didn't catch that. Sagan?
First or last.
Just second.
Second.
So what we're doing, we gotta change this bandage when we clean it, okay?
Don't look at it.
Come on, gut up. Gut up.
Gut up. Oh, God, that's going to hurt like hell. Oh, God, it would hurt so bad.
Here we go.
Ah! Oh, my God, that would hurt so bad.
Good job. There it is. Okay.
Only took 2 little nips of vodka.
Yeah.
We get to go.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, you earned 5.
You a doctor?
No, I've had some training in the field.
Just an investigator.
How did you know?
I'm an investigator.
Cutting it off, how did you know it would work?
I didn't.
Now I'm just a liability.
And right in the mix. 7 or 8 of them turn Zeke all at the same time.
It said 5 to 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, he did.
Is that how you tweaked your leg?
Nah, shit's been bugging me a while.
Got no time for his luck yet.
I told you that leg.
Now, the hard part is seeing the crumbs for the clues there.
Yeah, remember that guy?
Sometimes the thing you thought was the most brutal aspect of the virus
And this little airbender kid?
turns out to be the chink in its armor.
I don't have
And the homeless guy? The beginning?
If you
drinking?
don't look afraid, is that the thing? You don't show fear?
Maybe you don't show fear, you just...
All you can do is find a way to hide.
I mean, Airbender boy looked...
He looked afraid. He got small.
Where are you, baby? What's happening?
I love you. I'm sorry. You gotta get Terry now.
I'll find him. Jerry needs you. I love you.
Gotta locate the closest medical research facility, a CDC, a WHO, something that makes vaccine.
We gotta get her there quick, or this airplane's in a lot of trouble.
Okay. I still don't know where you are.
You don't want to take this. Take it.
We made contact with Cardiff Airport Wells. Their people directed us. There is WHO research facility nearby, but they're not sure it's still operational. This is location.
Make it.
Investigating. What you barking at, doggy? What you barking at, doggy?
Hey, how do you know?
Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, shit. Great. Does anybody have a gun? They got rid of his gun. Oh, that whole backside is screwed. Shit, they're trapped in a plane right now.
That curtain isn't gonna be much help. Get to the cockpit. It's the only way.
Oh man, he's got to save a shit ton of people.
So quiet.
They will try to go through them.
Smart. Don't feel like it's gonna hold much, but it was a bit of a stall.
You're the one fucking guy on this plane.
No, they could still go in the cockpit. They could still go underneath the luggage, under the...
How the fuck would Brad Pitt survive this? This is crazy. Nice. Good shot. A grenade.
No, that doesn't seem...
I mean, they're all dead but them. Holy shit.
What?
That's a ballsy move, my friend. Whoa!
Oh!
This is why they have those safety training things. He'll find a way to seal it. Don't you worry, Paige.
Where's the luggage? Put the luggage
He's
back
an
in
investigator. It's good advertising for seatbelts. Oh my God.
No, come on. Oh.
Dude, this movie's nuts. This is like a fucking...
Now we're in the woods.
It's just a roller
We're
coaster.
just on top of a mountain.
I told you. Brad Pitt went to the location of the plane. Got a little bit of information. Zombies. Is she dead?
Whoa,
of course
cool.
she's fucking dead, isn't she?
Nah, she's still with us.
She's wicked dead. There we go.
Oh. Just a little airplane in your gut.
I was like, damn, he needs like a real injury at some point. That's fucking crazy.
It's a pretty good one. I don't think you're supposed to do that,
Oh, I'm
Brad.
supposed to do that, man.
I don't think you are.
You're just going to have to walk around with that thing in you.
Yeah, take the seatbelts off. See how you feel.
God, that must suck. He's not the only survivor.
I told you.
Oh,
I knew she'd still be there.
How?
I knew she would.
Where'd she go? Where'd she go?
She was going on a little walk.
Where'd she go? She was right next to him. What happened?
She was thrown. She's all right,
She
though.
went thrown into another seat. Like, what happened there?
Ooh, where are we?
This looks like London.
Yeah, somewhere in the UK.
Survivors. I'd like to think I could survive a plane crash.
Oh, they made it. Close enough.
That plane sequence, though, was a really great sequence.
That was great.
That was like a claustrophobic situation. It was really intense, really gripping. Who?
Sir, Cardiff Airport lost contact with the plane. Lane is MIA. I'm sorry, sir.
Gotta go tell his wife.
She knows her husband, though. He survives and knows and observes everything.
Ma'am, Thierry would like a word with you.
That is Matthew.
That is fucking like
It
Matthew
is.
Fox
It
in like a
is.
3-sentence role. Like,
It's under 5.
I don't know what he must have had a bigger role that was cut or something.
Sir, I gave him my word we would look after his family. Yes, sir. I understand.
They didn't even give him a close-up.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like, sorry, you can't stay on the ship. Jerry's dead.
Jerry's dead.
Sorry.
You're now inessential. Is that what's really happening? Or are we making a joke? Is that what's really happening?
I mean,
The music's not playing that way. I feel like they're being transported somewhere. But where else would be safer?
zombie doctors.
He's got like a growing trauma over this.
All right, they got it out.
That's fucking Peter Capaldi. This zombie doctor's behaving very human, Paige.
Who are you? Why'd you keep looking at him?
Because he's the one in charge.
Really?
This is important to you.
How long have I been out?
3 days.
Oh, God, 3 days.
Goddamn phone. Give me the phone.
As soon as you answer my question.
Call it. Call the number. They'll tell you who I am. Call it.
Who?
Jerry. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
We thought you were dead.
Jerry, I'm with a couple of nervous gentlemen.
We banished your family.
Before I can speak with you. This is Thierry Romaton, Deputy Secretary General, United Nations. To whom am I speaking?
Where's Karen? Jerry, why didn't Karen answer?
I'm sorry, Jerry. I did what I could.
What does that mean?
You gotta calm down. No, stop. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Man, they just got... That's cruel.
Savage.
Fuck you, Matthew Fox.
You're okay?
His family has been sent to a refugee camp in Nova Scotia.
Terry told you who I am, what I used to do, right? And trust me when I tell you they're not safe.
Nova Scotia is where they're at. Damn.
I lost my son and wife in Rome. Rather, I lost my son to something that had once been my wife.
Ah.
Why did you come here? What do you need from us?
Your worst disease.
He wants a what?
Deadly pathogen with a high mortality rate, but curable.
You'd want a bacteria rather than a virus, I would think. Typhus?
Ah.
Mr. Lane believes we can use such a disease against the undead.
One of the many things a virus or bacteria needs to thrive is a live host.
It's for us. I believe these things have a weakness, and that weakness is weakness.
As a vaccine.
I have witnessed them literally bypass people, walk right around them like a river around a rock. Why? I think because those people were sick. I think they were terminal, and these things could sense it.
Oh.
And they need a healthy host.
But even if you're right, I mean, infecting the populace with a lethal illness
Really?
is not exactly a cure.
It's not a cure. It's camouflage.
Camouflage, okay.
There's a natural precedent. Hungry predators would avoid diseased bodies. Equipped with the right pathogen, our troops would be essentially invisible to the enemy.
What about...
You understand the only way to prove this theory of yours is for some idiot to infect themselves with a lethal pathogen and then meet with her face to face.
You know who can handle it? Jerry can handle it.
Do we have what we need to try it?
We have all we could want. They're all stored in B-Wing.
What's the matter with B-Wing?
You know.
Dr. Spellman. Within hours of the outbreak, he'd been sent blood samples to try and isolate the pathogenic cause. Unfortunately, this is B-Wing now.
Location.
Come on,
zombies.
Jerry. You can do it.
Jerry, you fucking survived
how many?
a plane crash.
Yeah, right.
You can handle this like hallway.
A literal plane full of zombies.
Yeah.
They're awaiting stimulus. Now this is Vault 139. That's where your samples would be. This is the Sky Bridge
Give them a cell phone.
that connects B-Wing to the main building here. And this is the only thing standing between us and the Sky Bridge. What do you propose, Mr. Lane?
Oh boy. Can that count as camouflage?
I guess so.
B-Wing's a maze.
Should have been a lot more people camouflaged then.
There's a lot of sick people in the world. There should be a lot of camo going on, right?
Each has its merits.
You'd think it would have been a lot more unhoused folks.
Try not to kill one.
But they gave us the breadcrumbs.
It only makes the rest of them more.
Try not to kill one.
If anything comes down this whole...
You right about the being sick thing?
Seal these doors for good. Understood?
Could have just been a bald guy.
Such a good food fight.
God damn it, Jerry. I'll say this is the most investigating he's done.
Let's watch our feet.
Oh my God. They must mistakenly think there's a human around all the time, though.
There they are.
That is spooky. Ah. Whoa. Just stood
That
up.
inhale. Don't you work here? Didn't you know that?
That everything would creak.
Shit.
That is gonna make a noise when it falls.
The vault we need is in 139.
Damn, you had to leave that fucking axe there. That really sucks. Oh my God, homie.
So much metal around.
Oh my God, why the gun? Out of any weapon, why the gun?
What are you doing? Should we get you to the vault?
What'd he say?
Just get to the vault. Woo! Woo! Nice. That's right, he's got
Oh yeah,
full injury.
your spleen. Uh-oh. Get it out. Hurry. Get it out. Get it out.
Nice. Ooh.
That's the vault.
We can make him.
No, we can't.
Definitely can't make it. She's a great fucking shot.
We're not gonna make it.
You heard what Javi said. We cannot open it. They're not alone. We can't open it.
They are coming back.
Oh my God. Everyone work together now.
Where's Jerry?
All right, Jerry, you're all we got.
You got this, Jerry. You feeling all right, Paige?
Mm-hmm. Not stressed at all.
Good.
Yeah, they're like, the code is.
56964. 56964.
You could say thank you, Jerry.
Yeah, right.
Don't forget your manners, Jerry. Wow. No,
Don't leave that outside,
grab your
Jer.
crowbar.
We're gonna watch on TV.
What happened to Jerry?
What's he gonna get? What do you think is his disease of choices here?
Terminal lung cancer.
Not that one.
I don't think they keep
Not that
lung
one.
cancer in it. Let's make sure those don't crack, Jerry.
Man, they've had no soldiers to come in and do it. Of course.
We have no idea which one's gonna work.
We don't know if any of them will work.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point.
If he uses anything he took from that left case, he's dead anyway.
I believe in you, Jerry.
What's he doing?
Hmm. You have to wait a while, right? For it to like.
Old school looking needle.
Wait till you got symptoms.
How long does he have to wait?
Before he's infected, not long, but that's not the question we're really asking, is it?
We're asking, will it work or not?
Still interested.
God damn it, Jerry. Like have him bite onto your magazine arm.
Hey, he doesn't see him.
It's more about what happens when there's no door.
Oh.
That's bold. Oh, that zombie just realized what he was dealing with.
He's like, oh.
He just walked right past him. He walked right past him. Like there was nobody.
What kind of soda is that?
Just love to take time to do a little ad for you.
Why not? Jerry's gotta be hungry. Said I'll make all the noise I want.
Should bring back some soda for your friends.
Yeah, right?
It's a hell of a Pepsi ad. Cool. That's really cool.
He brought back a box of STDs for everyone.
Everybody gets herpes.
Yes, for mankind.
Good for you guys. The world's your oyster now. You can do whatever you want.
We didn't even go to India. No, all right, the fam.
He's got to go get his family.
To the farm they sent them to in Nova Scotia.
Oh, shit.
This isn't the end.
He's got to infect his kids.
Not even close. We've lost entire cities.
When there's no more people left to infect.
Yeah.
Hybridized meningitis strain with components of smallpox and H1N1.
Meningitis, damn.
World Health Organization has created a vaccine that works as a kind of camouflage.
We bought ourselves some time.
You guys should give Jerry credit for figuring that out.
Initial tests on the so-called camouflage have been largely successful.
Well, hell yeah.
Others have found a way to push back.
Just burn them.
Ah, cool visual. Missile strike that shit.
Whoa.
Blow them all up.
Help each other.
Where's Thomas? There he is.
Be prepared for anything. Our war has just begun.
That means they thought there was going to be a sequel, huh?
I believe they were supposed to be. They've been working on one for a while, but I think the movie just was like... I know this movie went through like... It's notorious for being reshoot hell. Like,
oh, really?
They just kept reshooting it and like went insanely over budget. So it was just like a super expensive...
I mean, I could see that. The locations alone.
And for a movie with so many reshoots, it plays pretty seamless.
Yeah.
It's a flow, good flow. All right. Matthew Fox is Parajumper. Full character and everything.
What? You're right. He must have had more lines than they just got with the sixth person in.
You want to see something funny?
Wow.
So it says who doctors Peter Capaldi, and Peter Capaldi is one of the Doctor Who's. Isn't that cool?
Interesting.
Is one of them done?
The irony.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we just watched World War Z. That's why I wear my Friends Inspire Reject shirt, because Jennifer Aniston is Brad Pitt's ex-wife.
Oh, look at you. 5 degrees, 2 degrees separation.
Yeah, you really got to work
3 degrees
to
separation.
Why?
I like it. I like it.
You know, it's a whole operation there. I want to thank everyone who's been joining our Patreon page, because here at Real Rejects, we love copyright claims and we embrace them. We welcome them. If we're not getting them, we don't know what we're doing. So thank you. for everyone who's been supporting us through our Patreon. Additionally, you guys generally get to get a little notice of our shooting schedule. That way you can participate in our reviews and ask us questions. We'll answer some of these questions that you guys have towards the end. Hey, Paige, so you didn't know anything about it. I told you it was a zombie movie. I mentioned action horror, and boy, was it.
It sure was.
The only thing I confidently remembered is that he's with his family and there's an outbreak. I remember that.
I mean, they were separated pretty quickly.
Yeah, they were.
Which I have to say was kind of a relief for me. Because
Because if you have a family?
Yeah, like I said in the beginning too, like I was like, can they pick up both of those children? They were right at the weight limit, in my opinion, of being able to be carried. And then we gained another child, which was really going to be stressful for me.
Yeah.
So, I was actually grateful to lose the family and go on this journey alone.
So before you had a family, like kids, do you think you would watch this movie a little different? Like receive it differently?
Sure. Yeah, probably. It's hard to say.
It's hard to imagine not having kids now.
Yeah. I mean, but I have to say, like, immediately that was very stressful for me. I mean, it's a stressful situation for sure, but gaining that extra child, the two kids not being to me, the baby that you could strap to you would still be easier. You know, we just felt very weighed down there at the beginning, which was a great way to start it off, really.
I mean, what'd you feel about the experience overall of this movie?
I thought it was really, really intense. I actually always appreciate a movie that's so scary without a whole lot of night and dark
that's a good point.
scenes. And besides the one in the rain, I don't really remember a whole lot of darkness. And I think that, I don't know why, I always appreciate that in a horror film, that you can make things so scary in daylight. So much of the stuff in Israel was just so cool. I mean, the drone shots, all of that, in the narrow ways and the cages, the claustrophobia. And again, it just being daylight to me, that's well done in my opinion. Do you remember? Was there any more night?
I mean, a little bit in the beginning.
I guess when they're getting in the apartment building,
when
going up that
when they're going up the stairwell, there's a lot of darkness in there. But I get what you mean.
When she used up all those damn flares.
I mean, she didn't use them all up.
She didn't.
She was able to
still got on the. Well, it was actually, we didn't need them by the morning when we got to the roof.
I still think it helped them. That's how the helicopter pilot was like, I see them because there's flares. It lets them know that they're not zombies on the roof.
Right, that's true.
You know,
and those zombies made a lot of zombie chains.
Yeah,
holding on to airplanes. What are the things called on the side of the choppers?
I don't know what those
lot
poles
of
that you hung
zombie
on to.
chains. A lot of zombie chains up walls, up buildings.
It's literally like ants.
Yeah, totally. That's horrifying.
It was scary. I'll say, man, you know, like this came out a long time ago, and there's been a lot of zombies. This came out like when I think Walking Dead might have been in its heyday. So zombie genre was really popping at the time, and they've done a lot of zombie stuff since. And I've seen the entire Walking Dead run. I love the original of the Dead films. Those are films like Dawn. Have you heard of the Dawn of the Dead?
Yes, I've heard of them.
Yeah, so those are like classic zombie movies, and I love the genre, and the tropes have become so identifiable now, and the settings and the location, and somehow after over a decade, this movie manages to find a freshness about it. And that's just by how fucking chaotic it is.
True.
It is just an onslaught of mayhem where it does feel like a PlayStation game or one of those zombie arcades you play, where like they just come so in rapid succession and you're just like firing like crazy. Even in the ones that have fast moving zombies like the 28 Days Later and stuff, those are more like dread heavy. And you know, like the genre of action horror is not that prevalent, and usually when a movie is action horror, it's pretty much only an action movie and not really horror. And I like that this movie actually cared to be both an action movie and a horror movie simultaneously, and they kept it like very entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How many what zombie movies have you seen that you could think of?
28 Days Later always stands out to me.
But you haven't seen like the slow moving zombie ones?
No, I don't think I have.
Seen Shaun of the Dead?
I don't think I have.
Oh my God, that movie's so good. I love that movie. I can't believe it's seen Shaun of the Dead.
No, and I love 28 Days Later, but I don't think there were several after that too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I saw any of the others.
Okay. So your main familiarity is with the fast zombies.
Yeah.
28 Days Later was the one that broke that mold for fast
Right.
I mean, they don't like to be
Oh,
called,
yeah?
Yeah, they don't like to be called zombies, apparently, because they're fucking zombies, all right? They don't like to be called
Well,
zombies.
this movie did not
Yeah,
mind calling them zombies.
I appreciate that, because I'm like, what world do we live in where there's no zombie movies?
Right.
Like, you know what zombies are.
Yeah, we can be aware of that.
Yeah, I appreciate, especially if we're going to call it World War Z, you might as well just like lean on it,
Right.
you know? I like the political angle of it, of how it was something that kind of seemed perhaps manufactured is what they were alluding to.
Sure.
Or
Like it could have been a war weapon.
yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what they were
But
going
all
for.
of those things too, like you said early, it all hits a little differently since COVID.
True.
All of those, the whole opening sequence, all of it hits.
Well, okay, let me ask you: in a zombie apocalypse, do you think you could survive a zombie apocalypse?
Absolutely not.
I don't think I could survive fast zombie apocalypse.
You think you could do the slow ones?
I think if it's a slow one,
I guess I need
there's
to
a
watch the
chance.
slow one, and then
I mean, they're slow. They walk. They're not fast. They're really slow. They take their time and they walk. And the problem is when they're like in giant hordes and they keep coming. This though is like, this seems impossible to
You don't
survive.
ever get worried at your lack of skills on a bicycle?
No, I'm a pretty good runner.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not a good runner.
Yeah,
Definitely.
flexible.
I'm flexible. I don't know if that could help. Maybe I could get into some tight positions,
Yeah.
small spaces.
You just wrap yourself in magazines and bend. Yeah, there's things like that. Yeah, I don't think I could survive a fast one like that. But Jerry can survive everything.
I don't think there's a lot I could survive. Some days I'm pretty glad to just be here now.
How'd you feel about Bradley Pitt?
Oh, he's so handsome. He's great. He's always great.
He is just so cool, calm, and
He's
collected.
so cool. He's a cool, calm dad. He's a cool, calm investigator.
He's the ultimate survivor.
He really is.
He's the only one on the planet who's able to observe.
I
and
mean,
figure things out.
the entire yeah, he's fantastic. He's always believable. He's always dead on.
When he's in the middle of an outbreak or something crazy, he always takes the time to slow down and be like, something different's going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, this is brand new. I should be worried about my family, but let me start counting right now at the very top here. Let me make sure. Let me figure this shit out.
Well, he was counting though, because he was going to leap off the building if he had to, right?
When he started counting right when they got out of their car on the street.
First with yeah,
When he paid
patient
attention to
zero, basically, yeah.
Yeah, I love that about him, man. He's just so observant. He's the one figuring out things.
Listen, he's an investigator.
Not even the scientists can figure it out.
That is what an investigator does. You observe.
That's true.
You observe.
He has a very obscure investigator job. He's like the everything job.
Yeah, I'm still really not sure what that.
What are the specific qualifications?
Yeah,
'Cause
what's the job description here on you an investigator?
I'm sure we're like one Google search away and being after looking like idiots of just not knowing. Did you have a favorite set piece?
I mean, I thought all the stuff in Israel was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The airplane wreckage was cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think most of the stuff in Israel was really cool to me.
It's hard for I think the first act is so kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Where it's just like the mayhem and like the day one outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
It was so well illustrated. Even though, he's a man of luck. They happen to hijack just the right RV that has a perfect rifle for him to use.
Yeah.
But maybe that's how it is in Philadelphia. I don't know. Maybe
it's kind of like the setup you gotta have. You gotta have the traffic, right? You gotta get to the store.
Well, that's what I mean. Even like you mentioned A Quiet Place, and then like Last of Us comes out, and like there's just so many things that have like done that already.
Right.
And it's cool to watch something where I still feel like there was something kind of fresh. Maybe because if we haven't seen something like this on this much of a budget. Like it is
true.
such a big budget.
Right.
And so it allows
That's
it to...
a Brad Pitt budget.
That's a Brad Pitt budget right there. It allows it to be like a blockbuster, you know, which you don't really get too much of. I do kind of wish that Jerry was pushed a little bit more emotional, intense, like towards the end.
Sure.
If there was a little bit just like getting like stress or urgency. Yeah.
Yeah, well, but there also wasn't like a terrible threat to his family.
I mean, he was worried that like
they got sent to Nova Scotia, which sucked, but like they weren't in a lot of imminent danger, I guess.
at the time, yeah. Well, it's, I mean,
I'm just saying that would have pushed him to have some more emotional moments, I guess.
Definitely. Because, yeah, every refugee situation seems like it was, like, pointless, that eventually the zombies would take over. But, yeah, it would have been nice if it was just, instead of just being, like, collected for most of this, he seemed to get a little frustrated when he wasn't getting the phone after waking up after 3 days. That was when he seemed to, and then he was like, you have a family? Shut up. That was, like, the most intense.
Yeah.
He seemed to get,
like, oh, I'm embarrassed now your family's dead.
But I would have, I would have liked it if he was like, got to the point where
Yeah. We didn't see a whole lot of like a third dimension to that character. I can agree with
he's
that.
He's going through fucking hell. He should be a little bit pushed to the edge by the time he gets there. Again, he's a professional, but this is unprecedented terrain for everyone here, But it's Brad Pitt. He's charming.
He is. And he's always cool.
He's always cool. Action great. Editing was amazing. I don't know how you edit something like this. This just seems like a goddamn nightmare. And for a movie with a bunch of reshoots, turned pretty well.
Yeah.
You want to read some questions?
Sure.
Let's do it. You read the first one.
Ethan T says, "Hey guys, hope you are well." Thank you, Ethan. I loved this film when it came out. Felt very different to the other zombie stuff at the time. I remember hearing that the ending was changed and reshot. Did you guys notice, or are you happy with the ending? How would we notice?
I don't know what would have been reshot or retooled. I know this movie's based on a book.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think the book is like a journal entries or something. Like it's not this. But anyway, no, I didn't.
I didn't notice.
If anything,
didn't know any better.
The way it ended, I was like, what would you do with the sequel? It seems like they got their main thing to work with here.
Yeah, and it was very much like, and now it's kind of a waiting game. We all just have to be camouflage until they die off, I guess.
Until they die off or until we murder them all.
Or until we burn them all.
Yeah.
Right?
Because there's no cure.
Right.
Maybe that was the next
So
thing.
it's just a waiting game, right? Yeah, how would you do a sequel?
More action. I guess they wanted to. There's more of the political stuff with the world that perhaps they could explore. How society evolves in a time like this. There's like world stuff they could do because this is a pretty much straightforward action adventure horror film, and they seem like they skimped out on a lot of the political stuff. But you could have saved a lot of that for the second movie. Sure. Is the one where because they're saying all the shit with like North Korea and everyone got 23 million people to pull out their fucking teeth, shit like that.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Right?
That would have been cool to say, yeah.
Crazy visual they would have done. So, yeah, there's a bunch of elements where I think they could have explored more. They never found out who Patient Zero is.
Yeah, we never went to India. I really thought we were going to.
Really thought we were going to go there and blame India for why this all happened.
Does India have teeth? A lot of questions.
A lot of questions. How many countries pulled out their teeth? How many countries should, even without a zombie outbreak?
Right.
These are important questions to raise to your audience. J. Dell. Hi, Greg and Paige. Jerry.
They know me.
His fucking name's Jerry. Jerry spends almost the entire movie chasing answers while being separated from his family. What stood out to you most about how the film balances the global scale of the outbreak with such a personal motivation at the center of it? Do you have any thoughts?
A global scale outbreak with such a personal motivation at the center. I mean, everybody would be personally motivated by your family, right? He didn't have much of a choice. It was stay behind or betray mankind, right?
Yeah, and I thought that was a good shortcut
Yeah.
Where,
But it did feel like a bit of a shortcut too.
I mean, it's a good shortcut though for the military to be like, if you don't do this, your family's kicked off, as
Right.
opposed to him making like a choice for his character,
Mm-hmm.
which might have been more compelling, I guess. But in terms of like speeding this freaking thing along, like we know he's already going to go on the adventure, so like let's just get it going.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think what the movie, in terms of balance, it could have used a little bit more of him getting like on edge, or when he can't talk to his family and stuff. He just kind of plays it like it's so internal to the point where it feels like there's a lack of stress that he's experiencing.
Yeah, or
towards
even
it.
like a little bit of panic about like knowing that your family did get banished off of the boat in the ocean,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
you got to charge. Well, your plane crashed and you got speared through your entire body. So I guess that's
Yeah.
all you can do.
Yeah, because he could play intense. Brad Pitt's like an amazing actor, so he could play like he could have upped the intensity. But then I'm like, they were probably also working with a lot of reshoots and like weird shit, so they couldn't really like direct the performance too much, I suppose.
Yeah.
But in terms of balancing it, the movie's had a structure.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt shows up at a place, gets some information, zombie action scene, and that's like that's the whole movie, pretty
Right.
much. The whole movie, he just goes to a new
Maybe
location.
you're the problem, Brad.
It's following you around. Jerry attracts it. He's the virus.
Oh, Jer Bear.
You want to read Captain Fernandez?
Captain Fernandez. There have been talks of a sequel for as long as I can remember. If one was finally greenlit, who should direct it? And should the film continue to focus on Pitt's character or new ones?
I think it would be cool if they got the guy who directed F1 and Top Gun Maverick, and you got Tom Cruise to co-star with Brad Pitt in it.
Yeah, there was not any other character I was really invested in seeing any more of a storyline with.
Matthew Fox as,
I
as
guess so. That's true.
paraplegic or
That's
whatever
true.
he was. What was he, parajumper?
He could be a paraplegic parajumper.
It could have been a paraplegic. We don't know his character, but we know it was Matthew Fox.
Yeah, I don't care about a new character. Maybe a little more of his family. I felt like we alluded a little bit to his wife having some type of an important job, or maybe I was wrong there at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to introduce a new character, but in terms of directing, I think Joseph Kosinski could do a really good job with the sequel. I think he's directed Tron 2, he directed Top Gun 2, and they worked with Brad Pitt, of course, on F1. I feel like he can bring like a practicality to it that because this movie is like CGI reliant on the zombies, but it worked. That's the weird part. Like it actually worked for the movie. I thought like it might undercut it. Like, what the hell? They're zombies. They should be practical. But and a lot of them are. But when they're like in hordes, they're CGI. And I think he could bring some type of visual flair to it that would be different.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know any of those movies. Sorry.
You haven't seen Top Gun Maverick?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that one. I did not see F1.
Oh,
Or Tron, I don't think.
F1's cool.
My turn?
We're both tired. No, it's me. Malik, what zombie outbreak concept would you think would be the most terrifying in your opinion? A man-made outbreak or something that naturally evolved from nature itself?
I mean, I think since COVID, nature evolving is a lot more scary. Although I do you remember when the bath salt stuff was really happening? There was a clip of it. And God, it must have been 15 years ago. No, you don't remember? There was really like a bit of people, I think mostly in Florida, that were snorting bath salts, and there were like a few attacks on people. There was a guy under an overpass that was like biting his friend who maybe died. Maybe I'm making all this up. No, I'm sure. And there was a guy that like jumped off of a roof who snorted some bath salts.
So where does this lean your answer towards?
I'm like, where do bath salts fall on the outbreak scale here?
I think that would be man-made since they were like selling them.
Yeah, I guess so. I still think.
I think if it's evolved from nature, it feels like that feels like true world doom,
right?
Where you're like man-made would give me hope that there's a way to combat it. Then if man made it, then we can make something to combat this. Whereas if it's evolved from nature, it's like, oh, this might be impossible then, because it's just a part of the evolution, and maybe this is meant to happen so we can all die off.
Right. That's true.
You know, so I'd go with the nature one as the more scary one.
Yeah, I guess I agree.
The man-made one's more sinister.
Which seems more realistic to you?
Man-made.
Man-made.
Yeah.
It seems like with
You just talked about bath salts.
yeah, exactly. That would be kind of easy to do. But COVID would have been considered a naturally evolving one, right?
Was it? Yeah. I don't know.
Right? From the bats?
I don't know. I never believed it was real.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go.
Last one.
Jay Rushton. Question. What do you think of these fast zombies or slow zombies in the movies?
I prefer slow because it's like it gives you hope that you can do it, and it's more sucks when they get you.
Yeah.
Because you're like, fuck, I could have avoided this because they're slow.
It's very hard for me to think of a slow, though, because it doesn't feel like it would be as intense. But I guess I haven't seen enough slow-moving zombie movies.
I mean, yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's like, if it's enough manpower, you can't like fight the manpower. They can get a bite on you. Have you seen the Last of Us show?
Yes.
Okay, that's fast.
I was going to say, they were fast. Yeah.
They were fast.
They were pretty fast.
Have you seen any of Walking Dead?
Yes.
Those are slow.
They're slow. Okay, I see. I say.
I think slow just feels a little more, it depends how you capture it. Slow because
like there has to be a lot of them, like you said, right? There's got to be a herd.
And
You've got to be really outnumbered.
But when they're slow, they feel, there's something more creepy when they're slow. Like I think on a cinematic language. But what would be harder to survive? Undoubtedly a fast zombie. They're fucking fast.
Right.
Like that'd be way harder to survive because they still come in numbers. Hey, there's a fun fact here from J. Dell. Here we go. This is how we'll end this. Sure, we'll clap. This movie is wildly different from the book, World War Z. The book is written as a collection of interviews from survivors around the world. Oh, that's very different. Okay, I thought it was journal entries. After the zombie war. Okay. While the film became a globe-trotting action story centered on one character, the original ending was also completely rewritten and reshot months later. Instead of the suspenseful lab finale, Jerry originally ended up in a large-scale zombie war in Russia. The ending tested poorly, so huge portions of the film were rewritten and reshot. Wow.
You should have read that one first.
They canned a whole war sequence.
Wow.
Like they made a war sequence in Russia, and then they went, nah, let's put them in a lab, and he injects himself, and he gets.
I mean, I did like the lab stuff a lot.
The lab stuff was tense.
It was cool.
It's a cool resolution to the movie, but damn, that is a hard swing to a different direction, and god damn. What was the budget of this movie?
I mean, from reading that alone, I say I like the way this one ended. I didn't need another war scene, really. You know, we had a lot of that great stuff. We didn't really. I preferred the lab.
Okay, so this movie made $540 million worldwide, $200 in America. What was the production budget? I could type budget. Don't worry, I got this. An official budget of 190, but because of the reshoots, it came in at 270 million.
Wow.
So yeah, because of the inflated costs, it like maybe made its money back. But I know for sure this movie has become like it's gained a huge following though.
I mean, that doesn't feel that crazy to me.
I think they should go for a sequel. I feel like this movie's still pretty popular. People love it.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt made $25 million for this.
Wow.
Roughly $40 million in total. He's got a lot of money.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine having that much money? No. I'd be like, can I borrow like...
Makes me nervous.
Can I borrow like $1,000? Yeah. That's so much money.
That's a lot. But $269 to make this whole film doesn't seem that crazy to me, really.
I mean,
all things considered.
from 13 years ago,
That's true.
that like, what would that be today? That would be like fucking 400 million to make, 500. That's still a lot. I don't really know. I'm not the budget expert.
I know. I don't really know either. I have no idea how much these things cost. Not a clue.
Well, yeah.
I cannot quantify money at all.
Acting like we know what we're talking
Yeah, right.
about. We have no idea what we're saying right now. Anyway, guys, that was World War Z. Paige, I'm glad you had a time that was good.
I had a very good time.
And I'm Greg. All right, bye. Bye. We're done now.
Bye.